now
Yeah.
to another program. I believe one of the programs that RDC has is the Junior Rangers. Okay, why did RDC decide to
Yeah.
embark on this program, and how has it benefited RDC and also the children who participated in this program?
I must say that this is a topic close to my heart
Yes, I do.
because yeah I I initiated and developed the Sapilok Junior Rangers back in uh, before 2000. I think in 19, if I'm not mistaken, 1998. Yeah, 1998. We had I noticed around RDC we had vandalism, like not too bad, but we had children, of course, from the nearby community. They were roaming around RDC, not knowing what to do, but having, the elastic catapult, yeah, or the slingshot. They're having the slingshot, uh-huh,
Mhm.
and with the squirrel in their hand,
Oh my.
yes. And we were, yeah, this is what I noticed. And they were killing squirrels and birds,
For fun?
and for fun, yes.
All right.
And I asked them, I came across them, one boy one day with a squirrel and a slingshot in his hand, and I asked him, like, where did you get that? And he just looked at me and over there, and he pointed at our forest.
Oh.
And yes, and I said, like, you're not supposed to do that. That's not good. You can't do that to animals. You can't kill animals. And I wouldn't explain to them what is a forest reserve, because he was like 8-year-old maybe, or 9.
Mhm.
And I said, it's a sad thing that you kill the animal. They want to fly. They want to be free, just like us, right? And he just looked at me blankly, like, what did I do wrong? Kind of look.
Yeah, who's this
And
lady?
then I exactly. And then I said, give me that slingshot, because you are not allowed to. This is a visitor center. People like to see animals and birds, and you're killing them. So give me that. I'm gonna take that, and I hope you won't come and kill birds again. And he reluctantly he gave me his slingshot, and he left. That made me think. Like, these are just kids. They want to have fun. They don't know what to do after school, maybe, right? Or during a weekend. And RDC is just at the backyard. So they just want to have fun. So I thought of what can we do to help these kids enjoy the forest and learn something. And while doing that, they appreciate and not kill animals inside there. And the other thing that happened, the vandalism that I mentioned, was some of our signage,
Mhm.
oh, my cat is here.
Oh.
Some of our signages along the trail were vandalized again with the slingshot. So they were, the dented and broken and all that. Even our one of our buildings, maintenance building, the 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 glasses, the window glasses were damaged, were broken, I believe, from the slingshot as well. So that made me think, like, let's do something about this. And I talked to my colleagues, and I told them, we have lots of kids around us,
Mm.
living around us. Most of them were children of our own staff.
Mm.
Of course they would want to come to RDC,
Yes.
but they don't know better what to do there.
Yes, true.
And doing a Malastic
Mm.
slingshot is probably the most fun idea to do in the forest for them.
Target
And
practice.
so I said, yeah. And so I said, let's create something for them to have fun at RDC, but will make them realize that RDC is a nice place to be in. There are lots of things, plants and animals to appreciate and enjoy. And that's how the idea of Sepilok Junior Ranger came up. And after a series of activities, small activities, like during World Environment Day, we would invite them for coloring competition, for cleanups, using bike, we call it the bicycle rally cleanup. So they go on their bike and then collect rubbish along the way, and we ask them to sort the rubbish and look at what rubbish they are around us. And it started like that. The activity started like that until 2006, when we officially launched the Sepilok Junior Rangers program under RDC. So yeah, that's how it started.
Awesome.
And what we do now with them is that our objective for them is that they would realize that Sepilok is a very important place. It's a forest that everyone appreciates. Even people from around the world come to Sepilok Orangutan, go to RDC to enjoy nature. So we as the Sepilok community should appreciate what we have. This is what we want to instill in them, you know. And so we started by teaching them about plants and birds. And what became very interesting to them was birding. They love birding more than plants, I would say, because yeah, of course, birds fly and they're beautiful, and they can get to use binoculars and all that, you know, and they get to meet their friends. And so birding is one of the most the main activity of the junior rangers. And we have a handful of them who loves birding and are very good in birding. So we are very proud of that we can.
Maybe they can be my seafood next round.
Definitely. There are some people who say, like, do you have a ranger who can take us around? And we said, we don't really provide that kind of thing, but if you don't mind, if one of our junior rangers brought you, it's a kid, but they are very good in birding, and they really appreciated it, you know. Some of them got tips from them, so that's good.
This is
Yeah.
empowerment at best. There's a saying in BM lah, tak kenal maka tak cinta. So that's elastic stuff. And we show them, you know, what they, the value, the importance, the beauty of Sepilok. Then, you know, they fell in love and they are protecting it now. And that this Sepilok Junior Ranger program is actually empowering them to protect the rainforest.
I would say that, coming back to that, what impact did it have on us and also our the junior rangers? It's more to the junior rangers, not so much on us, actually, I would say. But of course, it's a satisfaction for us to be able to stop these kids from vandalizing, you know. And it goes to their siblings as well. When the previous junior ranger sort of graduate from junior ranger after Form 5, because they go to further studies and all that. So the adik-adik or the siblings also join junior rangers, and for us that is a big achievement. I would say it's a very it's a successful program. And for the junior rangers, we noticed that these kids, they are, some of the earlier junior rangers, or even now, when they just join in, right, they're very, very shy. I think kids in Sepilok are generally very shy lah. You know, when they see visitors, orang putih and so on, they shy away, you know. So and also they feel maybe because they are kids and those are grown-ups and some more foreigners lagi, and they cannot speak English very well, so they feel like, oh, I malu lah. They feel a bit shy. But through this program, because there's a lot of talking involved, we get them involved in talking, like for instance, telling about the birds that they saw, explaining, describing the birds that they saw, what color is it, which part of the body, because when they're learning about birding, they learn parts of the birds, because that's how you identify birds, from the colors of different parts of their body. And then we teach them, we entrust them to hold a very expensive binocular, kids 8-9 years old, we wouldn't give them a binocular, but junior rangers can hold them, because we teach them to take care of it properly, and they feel proud of it.
True.
And I think that's the thing, they feel proud of being a junior ranger, because we always tell them that there are not many kids who knows birding. There are not many kids who are allowed to bring an expensive equipment like a binocular on their own, and going around the forest. Everyone will be like, oh, freak out, like,
Yes.
don't let them touch that,
Most general
but
sounding.
we let you do it. Exactly. So we build self-confidence in them. They feel proud of what they can do as a junior ranger, and we constantly make them feel proud of it, because we said, you are a junior ranger. Everybody knows junior rangers environmentally behave children, and junior rangers exposed to nature. They love nature and they love birding, and this is what we instill in them. And yeah, of course, not all of them become good birders, but yeah, we get their interest in, and a handful of them become very good birders. So I guess this is what we have achieved, and what the kids that we've sort of trained over the years to become.
That is awesome. I mean, in order to give trust to a very young child, takes a lot of courage and very cool. But I believe children should be also given this platform to explore, so that they know their value. And when one person know their value, they will shine. So like you mentioned, giving them confidence, speaking, I believe soft skills is very important when they grow up. So why not start young, kan? So I think this Pilot Junior Ranger program is a very important platform, and it should continue. And hopefully other entities can actually take up. I don't know whether they are able to replicate the module, but I believe it should be replicated. So you have mentioned a lot about impacts, positive impacts on the individual, especially on the children. Maybe you can share with us what are the impacts on biodiversity when we have these Pilot Junior Rangers.